I don't really think that far ahead. I've been asked, like, what are you going to do for this and this after this? And I just say, I don't know. I haven't thought about it. There's this concept of the anxiety gap, the space between where you are now and where you will be in the future. And a lot of times, our brains naturally try to think ahead to fill in that gap, which makes sense. It's like an inherent survival mechanism or something. To try and think of possible outcomes, to be prepared, to get the best results. But it's kind of like mental fan fiction. Like, okay, how many times does something go exactly the way you thought it would? Not very often, like if ever even. There's so many factors and you cannot account for all of them. Not to mention the world is constant change and anything can shift at a moment's notice. So, rather than try to prepare myself for what I couldn't possibly know, I just put that focus into making sure I can trust myself to handle whatever comes and being comfortable with uncertainty. Really, there is a kind of trust you have to cultivate with yourself, and I suppose some degree of discipline as well. It's not easy. I really, really want to emphasize that. If it's something your brain is so used to doing, it's gonna take work to change it. I tend to relate a lot of things to working out, which makes sense for me since it's something I do a lot, but so much of growth is just consistent efforts that seem small individually, but stack up to make a huge difference over time. Working out is basically a visible demonstration of that idea. Like, if you stick with it, you will see results eventually. If you're someone who gets stuck in that anxiety gap, it's going to take a lot of consistent, conscious efforts over time of being aware of what thoughts your brain is automatically generating and then figuring out how to take a mental step back and redirect it into just chilling out. And it may seem incredibly difficult to do that at first, but again, just trust the process and keep trying. You won't be able to see a physical difference here like you would maybe with muscle growth, but you'll feel it. And because there's less mental energy wasted on guessing the what ifs, you find a kind of peaceful stillness where there's more lighthearted room for creativity and connection. And because you're not filling any space with that what if noise, you'll open yourself up to better experiences and an easier way of living.